Hello, hello. This is Wednesday, March 21st, day one of the patch. And I just wanted to go over actually this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while now, on Siegfried's spacing, which is a very important subject now that backdash has been nerfed big time. I just made a rough draft of this video just to collect my thoughts and see what I wanted to write, or say, I suppose. And I noticed that his backdash, everybody's backdash, is it's really bad. You see how long it takes to block after that? That is big. Big! But anyway, I'm not here to talk, well, I am here to talk about that, but I'll get to that later. Let's see. I'm here to talk to you about Siegfried's Zoning, which has consequently become more difficult now that his backdash has been nerfed. However, it also effectively increases his range, because people cannot escape safely without making some sort of decision, either to step or to duck or what have you. They gotta take the mix up now, sort of. So it's important to know what hits where, and that's what I'm here to talk about. First of all, I would like to note that this stage is perfect, at least for me, at demonstrating ranges. Now you'll notice if if I'm up against Pyrrha like this and I go closer, it doesn't get me any closer to her, it just pushes me out, like so. This is what's called range 0. You cannot get any closer to an opponent. Any move that I do here at this point will not whiff. Everything is fair game. But that does not mean that you should use every move when you are this close to the character. Siegfried is a very slow character, and as such, you need to be able to utilize the fastest, most useful move in any situation possible. And in this situation, I'm not going to recommend you go ahead and, 4-4-B. Unless you sense a low, of course, but that's the utility of the move. But, you're not going to use that for a poke, for the most part. But you are going to want to use things like K, 6K, AGA, I don't know, maybe 2288K A-hold. But that's moving from pokes into kind of decision making, because characters, especially characters like Pyrrha, can just stab you unless you chief hold K, and that's pretty rough. But anyway, that's beside the point. You just gotta know what you can do when and what limitations each move has. Like, for instance, if I do K right now to try and interrupt somebody and they're not close to me, it's just gonna whiff right in their face. Of course it moves forward a little bit, so. But yeah, so things that you want to use at this range are AGA, like I said, 1K, 6K, K, 3K, mostly his kick moves, but you can use 3B if you want. I wouldn't go ahead and use things like 1B whenever you want, just because it's really punishable. But yeah, 4B. I would say 2B, but that was nerfed for everybody, so it doesn't do a lot of soul gauge damage anymore. But yeah, that's about range 1. I might have missed a couple of things, but you just gotta know, obviously everybody knows the range of whatever moves, but applying them in real time is more difficult. So I just want you to be aware of that. Something to demonstrate the ranges is his backdash. Siegfried's backdash goes approximately 1 character length. You'll notice that right now my right foot is on the right side of this little circle, and if I hop back, now my right foot is in the middle of the circle, and if I hop back once more, now it's on the left side. Now when I start out, I'm at range 2. In other words, 2 hops back. And when I'm at range 2, only a certain amount of moves will hit. So when it's round 1 fight, you gotta know what to do. Like, if you fucking just AGA just for the hell of it, and nobody's doing any moves, you're gonna get punished. They're gonna be like, oh, look at that, an AGA. I mean, obviously AGA is pretty safe, but when 2 people are throwing out moves at the beginning of a round, let's say that like an Omega Pyrrha throws out like a 3-3B, you're gonna eat that shit. So you need to know what hits when. If you don't think that they're gonna back up at the beginning of a round, you can try things like 3B because it hits at perfect tip. Like there's no way, I'm pretty sure there's no way to punish that at this range. And it's important to know that. Of course that's character specific, but as far as I know, there's no way to punish that at this range. 6B also works. Big pushback on that. Really big. But yeah, things like 2-2B, 2A plus B, 4-4B. Well, there we go. 2288, KA2A. Let's see. But you get the idea. B4. Wow, that was not B4 at all. Which, by the way, has been nerfed big time. It used to break in 6 or 7. Now it breaks in 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get the fuck out here. But yeah, that's an interesting little nerf there. Still gives you the plus, I think it's +4 on block. So it's not useless, it just isn't as cheap anymore. I'm not sure if they fixed its random whiffing, because it's really linear. I'm pretty sure they didn't touch it, at least it wasn't in the patch notes. I remember with some characters, when you start the match, it like totally whiffs. It appears that Pyrrha is not one of those characters, but I remember just sitting here, just being like, ugh, and just watching it whiff right in front of her face. It's very disheartening. Anyway, back to ranges. Range 1, like I said, on this stage right about when Siegfried is in the middle here, you gotta know that things like AGA will hit, 2A, 1B, obviously 3B, or sorry, 2B, etc. But yeah, that's basically it for the basics. But as for the backdashing, I said I would get back to that. Since Siegfried has a selection of stances, I believe that his approach to backing up and zoning will be unique now. Actually, Nightmare might have a bit of a similar situation, but I don't know if Knight's side stance is quite the same as Siegfried's side hold. Because side hold takes a really big step back. Knight's side hold, I think it takes a step back, but I don't know if it's as big. So to back up now, to try and whiff punish, I would say try doing like 4-4, 4B plus K to give you that extra. That little extra backdash there. And you know, you can punish with whatever. This is really a punishing stance, so that's what you should use it for. It's a defensive stance. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. Just some basics and how to use his moves to their greatest utility. Good luck. Good luck to everybody at MLG. Enjoy the patch notes. Tier players, Maxi players, I'm sorry. Maxi players and Natsu players. You should have seen this nerf coming from a fucking mile away. A mile away. So GG. Wrath players, that sucks. I'm sorry. Like, you know, good luck selling your game. Same with Tira players. Alpha Patroclus, what the fuck? You got buffed? Looks like it's time to pick up a new character. But anyway, that's it. That's all from me. Good luck, and I'll see you guys next time.